Namaste, YouTube family, Lucy here, Lucy Lock Yoga, and today we're going to be looking at a few positions that can help each baby move and turn into the optimum birth position. So just on the side note, the posture is going to be key. So sometimes when we're sitting at desks or eating, we're going to be slouching. It's not just the shoulders, you'll feel this, the back, the arch is going to tilt forward. So the tailbone has this tilting. So really every time, just try and be aware of this and lengthen the spine up and roll the shoulders back. If you need to sit with the chair and you're eating and have the back and sit around with your legs and you sit up on the chair and eat, just remember to just keep this nice length of the spine, and that's going to really help the posture. Cool. So we'll begin with the first position is coming on all fours. So if you have children already, then being on all fours, playing with them, cleaning on all fours, this is going to be a good position to try and stay in. So we're going to bring some cat and cow, so keeping the hip in line with the knee and the shoulders in line with the wrists, and they're about shoulder width and the knees are about hip width. So when you inhale, just allowing the belly to relax down, taking a little look up, and then on the exhale, think about more drawing this tailbone down. So we said that, drawing down rather than this cat stretch, so it's modified for pregnancy. Inhaling, looking up. You can do this about 10 times every morning. Should we feel really good for the spine. Exhale as draw that pelvis down. Inhaling, coming back. On here, we'll just do 5 for today. Moving with that breath. Yeah, everything nice and relaxed, faces relaxed. And then coming back to a neutral spine and taking some circles of the hips in one direction. Again, you can do 10. Today we'll just do 5 each side, and you can work this up. And then if this doesn't feel good, skip it. Just remembering doing what feels right for your body. This is all about listening to the body. You know best. You've got this. And bringing some positive affirmations. My baby is in the optimal position for birth. Just keep repeating that as you come into these practices. Next we're going to do melting heart, so it's pretty intense. If you just keep the hips stacked in the knees and you melt down, so that might be quite intense, so that's why we bring the yoga bolster, or you can even use just a cushion here, a pillow, that's fine. So stretching the arms out and then allowing the chest to rest onto that, chest and chin, just resting here, allowing the belly to be heavy, letting go, relaxing the face. Today we're just going to take 5 nice breaths here. But usually if you want, you can hold for 5, 10, up 15 minutes is nice if you can, if you've got time. To really just allowing that release of the body. Cool. So next we're going to take our bridge pose. So sometimes this might be intense, especially if you're heavily pregnant and you might feel that the bump is suffocating you. So again, if this is no good, stop. So bringing the lower back onto your cushion or your bolster, bringing your feet about hip width, just relaxing the feet down, relaxing all the way down. Hands can be to the side, or maybe bringing one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest, keeping the neck, chin is slightly tucked, elongating the spine. And again, we'll just take 5 breaths here. But feel free. If you can stay longer, that's great. 10 breaths, 1 minute. Again, you can even work up 5, 10 minutes. However long is good for you. Again, just listening to your body. And if it's too much, come up nice and slowly, no quick movements again. So just when you're ready, inhaling, press into the floor, lift yourself up, and slowly coming all the way back up. Beautiful. Okay. Next, our downward dog. If you're familiar with yoga and you have downward dog in your practice, feel free to come up from all fours and come into your dog. The only difference with pregnancy is we lift the heels, but keep the head nice and relaxed, and you can bend the knees as much as you like. Bring the fingers really wide, relax the head. Just take 5 breaths here. And if this is not your practice, I'm going to show you next another position you can use using the wall. So again, slowly coming out of this, inhaling up nice and slowly. I'm going to come up to the wall to show you. Well, I'm going to use my side, so you can use the wall. You're going to bring the hands to press into the wall and step back. Feet about hip width, and then again just allow the head to hang in between the arms. Let the belly rest. Pressing into your hands. Breathing here for 5. Good. And then maybe taking the legs out a little wider. So wide legs, and then relaxing back down again. Feeling a nice lengthening of the spine. 5 breaths here. And again, feel free to increase to 10. Always remembering breathing nice and deeply and slowly is the key. Calming the sympathetic nervous system, calming the mind and the body. And also hopefully calming baby. And getting them to turn beautifully for you. Good. And then slowly inhaling. And slowly calming back up. And I will show you this next technique from spinning babies. So obviously you won't use this little stool. You're going to use your bed or your sofa. And please have your partner here or someone to assist you, because you don't want to get stuck or you don't want to fall out. So it's really important to have your assistants with you. So coming up first, we will sit up straight obviously, and then coming down. I'm starting to come down because you want to bring your forearms down to the floor. A little awkward in this chair, but forearms down, down, down. And then just take 3 breaths. And then inhaling, coming back up nice and slowly. Have your partner help you come back up, using your arms to lift you back up into this nice upright position. Shoulders back, take 3 breaths here. Good, and then slowly coming off your chair, off your sofa or your bed, not your chair. Great, and then the last one here, coming to the wall. I'm going to come up again a little. And you're going to bring the heels of the feet back to the wall. You're going to have your feet hip width, press your shoulders into the wall and pressing your back down. You can use your hands, you can bend your knees slightly, and we're going to bring that tilt to the pelvis. So rolling the pelvis up, inhale. Feel the flattening of the back to the wall, and exhaling you can release. So inhale, lifting the pelvis, pushing the tailbone down, and then inhaling back. Again, 5 times, increase to 10 or more. And then the next, we'll just come to some little hip circles. Inhale as you come round, exhale back. And again, as wide, as small as you like, keeping the arms, shoulders relaxed. You can do this on your birthing ball as well, feel free. 10 circles one way and 10 circles the other way, bringing movement to the hips. Then we're just demoing a few here. Perfect. And I'm going to come back. So I hope those positions and tips have been helpful. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to get in contact with me. I'll be happy to give you any suggestions. And the last couple suggestions also is maybe check with a local chiropractor if they specialise in pregnancy. That can be helpful to check your alignments and anything. And maybe an acupuncturist if you can access an acupuncturist at these times. And then finally, just remember to relax and keeping your positive affirmations. You've got this, you know, baby will turn maybe at the last minute when they're ready. They know exactly what they're doing. We've been doing this for years and years and years. And the last technique you can do is rebozo. I'm going to put a link down if I don't have a technique right now, but another really good friend, pregnancy yoga teacher, she does a demo of the rebozo technique, and if you're not sure, it's just like a scarf and it takes the weight of the bump. Your partner can do it, and it's just some shifting movement to bring some movement to the belly. It's taken from a Mexican and Guatemalan traditions, so from the Maya traditions. They've been doing this as well for many years, so another technique. So there's a few options there. Remember, keeping your posture, keeping your positivity, your relaxation. Please listen to my relaxation tracks if you need any more relaxation in your life, and sending you all positive vibes for a peaceful and beautiful birth. Namaste.